So good morning everybody, myself Acharya Vishvendra. Today I'll discuss some of the videos on, as I discussed earlier, on some topics. So the topic here is linear expansion. So suppose there is a rod having length L at temperature T1. Length becomes L plus delta L at temperature T2. So experimentally it is found that the change in length is equals to L alpha delta T. This is a empirical formula which is retrieved through a series of experiences on a lot of substances. So this is experimentally verified. Alpha here is the coefficient of linear expansion. It has got the dimension m0, l0, t0, k minus 1, SI unit Kelvin minus 1. Now there is one interesting point. If there are units in terms of centigrade and Kelvin, so we have that alpha 1 degree centigrade is alpha 2 per degree Kelvin. So alpha 1 by degree centigrade is alpha 2 by degree Kelvin. Now here the thing is that here it is change in temperature, and we know that change in temperature in centigrade and Kelvin scale is same. So from this analogy we can say that alpha 1 will be equal to alpha 2. In another interesting question, if we are given to find the same relation in centigrade and Fahrenheit, so we know that delta F is equal to 9 by 5 delta Tc. So from here we can analyze that alpha 1 is equal to 5 by 9 times alpha 2. So this is the relation over here. So this is analogy which can be drawn. Now apply this. Let's see the time period of a simple pendulum is 2 pi root L by G. So if we use the error formula, then delta T by T is half delta L by L. So delta L by L can be written as alpha delta T dash. So this is the relation between here delta T is change in time period, T is the original time period, delta L change in length, L original length, delta T dash change in temperature, delta T by T fraction change in time. So here this can be used. Now the relation can also be used to find relative change in time period. For that we need to find 100 times delta T by T, which is the percentage change. Now thing is, during summer clock becomes slower, or we say that it has gained time, and during winter clocks becomes faster. We can say that it loses time. So we can say that during summers clocks become slower, and during winters clocks gets faster and it loses time. There is another relation between true reading and scale reading. So the relation is that true value is equal to scale reading 1 plus alpha T2 minus T1. So there are three cases. If T1 is equal to T2, true value is equal to the scale reading. Second case, if T2 is greater than T1, so we can say that true value is greater than scale reading. In case 3, if T2 is less than T1, we can say that true value is less than the scale reading. So this analogy we can draw from using these relations. So this analogy can be made. Similar is the thing with density of a liquid. So here the relation is d2 is d1 1 plus gamma t2 minus t1. d2 comes out to be d1 1 minus gamma t2 minus t1, where d1 is density at t1, d2 is density at temperature t2. So we can say that on heating generally volume increases, density decreases. Exceptions are water, and the exception with water is on heating water from 0 to 4, its volume decreases and hence density increases. So we can say that water has minimum volume and maximum density at 4 degrees centigrade. So another point is, if we analyze the volume temperature graph of water, it's like this, density time is like this. So the explanation for this is due to intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Then another thing is, water molecule is attached to 4 other water molecules by intermolecular hydrogen bonding, and we change in temperature, obviously bind force increases. And the relation is that if gamma solid is gamma liquid, bind force remains same, whereas if gamma solid is greater than gamma liquid, bind force increases, whereas if it is less than, bind force decreases. Now we have level of water based problem. So level of liquid will not change with respect to container if gamma solid is equal to gamma liquid, and level of liquid will not change with respect to ground if gamma liquid is twice alpha solid or beta solid. These are the analogies, these are the some of the patterns which we can decode through this. So we have covered the entire syllabus of, let's say, 45 to 50 minutes in a video of let's say 5-minute duration. So these are just to optimize your preparation, give you a final touch before you actually prepare for the exam. So whatever you are studying, make sure you study in the form of pattern, in the form of that information which is of use to the exam. If you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment section. Thank you and have a nice day.